Live from the Caterpillar Global Communications Center at Bradley University, this is BUTV News.
Good evening and welcome to BUTV News. I'm Taylor Musgrove.
And I'm Anthony Landau. Let's take a look at the news.
Last Thursday, concerned students organized a vigil to honor Najee Murray. Najee Murray was a freshman pre-medical student who would have been the first in her family to graduate college. No large cameras were allowed inside, so our reporters shot the following footage handheld on a camera phone. Several faculty and staff spoke during the vigil. Bradley's president was in attendance, however, he did not speak. There was an emotional tribute from Bradley's gospel choir as well. After the service, we caught up with one of the organizers to find out how the event came to be and how they hoped it would impact students.
I was inspired because a lot of my friends were at the party and they were affected greatly by this event. And so I just wanted to help them and give them the support that they need, as well as the rest of my Bradley students.
The Bradley University Chorale is presenting a farewell concert to Dr. John Jost, who is retiring after 29 years as Director of Choral Activities at Bradley on Saturday, April 28th at 3 p.m. at Dingledine Music Center. Over 100 Bradley Chorale alumni will be on hand to present favorite selections from concerts of previous years. The chorale will also present the world premiere of all 7 movements of Where Dreams Fly, musical settings by composer William Averitt of poems inspired by paintings of Marc Chagall. Composer Averitt will be present at the concert. Jost, a professor of music, has been director of choral activities at Bradley since 1989. He received Bradley's first-year teacher award in 1990, the Charles Putman Award for Excellence in Teaching in 2004, a service award from the Haitian Ministry of Culture in 2004, and Bradley Parents Association Award of Excellence in 2005. This Saturday, Bradley art students took some time to help work on a project that will help teach kids about protecting the environment.
On Saturday, April 21st, the Bradley University Arts and the Environment class helped create an installation at the Peoria Playhouse Children's Museum to help teach kids and parents about plastic pollution in our oceans.
So we're working on a project with the Peoria Playhouse, which is the local children's museum. We are using recycled materials to draw attention to plastics and the ocean environment.
Students were asked to give any empty water bottles they may have had to help create this art project that even includes a recycled turtle and a seagull.
We heard word of this down from high school. Some of us need volunteer hours for our program. We figured this is a good cause and just bringing awareness to, the environment, the damage that plastic can do, and I think it's just a really good cause.
Students hope that creating this art project will help kids learn more about the environment and the importance of reduce, reuse, and recycle.
We're trying to teach people to reduce, reuse, and recycle, to think about the idea of reducing their use in plastics, so stop asking for plastic straws, use less single plastic bottles, reuse whenever possible, and if you can't reuse, then to recycle, and in our case, that's turning plastics into art.
To see the final project, be sure to check out the Peoria Playhouse. For BUTV News, I'm Chris Noonan.
Coming up, it looks like the weather finally wants to give us a break. We've had some beautiful weather, but will it stay? Joe King will tell us more after the break.
Also, a Fast and Furious cartoon? That sounds fun. Quinice Williams will have this and other entertainment news when we return. Don't go away. We'll be right back.
Todd's a great guy. I mean, look at him. What a sweetheart. Attaboy. Wait, Todd, what are you doing? How totally selfish and un-Todd-like of you. Come on, Todd. Come on, man.
Open up your books to page 360.
Did you just look at your phone while you was in class? You played yourself.
Talking about inspirational quotes.
You gotta believe in yourself. Don't ever play yourself. The key is to make it, so make it.
Louise, can you give me an example of an inspirational quote?
Don't play yourself. The key is to make it.
And who said that?
I did. Now that's a major key alert.
Learn the real major keys to getting to college at getschool.com.
Most party fouls are pretty dumb. But if you decide to drink and drive underage, you could lose your license and your freedom. Underage drinking and driving. The ultimate party foul.
So who brought out the shorts this week?
Not me.
I'm not in shorts, but I'm in sandals.
I wore jeans. So
You wore jeans all week?
Yeah, I wore jeans all week.
I brought out the shorts this week. It's super nice out.
It was really hot out.
And I can say this time, that's going to be nice next week, too.
Awesome.
So speaking of next week, let's see what we got going for next week, guys. So, I know you guys see rain on the radar right now, but it's not going to hit us. It's past us at this point. Don't even worry about it. As far as rain goes for the whole entire week, we're not going to see any rain. You might see some next Wednesday, but you will see clouds. It's going to be cloudy. It's going to be cloudy over the weekend. Probably quite a bit on Saturday and Sunday. But like I said, only look to the rain on Wednesday. And since we're not going to get any rain, the weather itself is also going to be beautiful. Let's look at our radar and see what we got going. I also know a lot of you are going on vacation over the summer. I looked at San Diego. It's going to be 70s all week this week. I know that we don't go on vacation for a while, but I mean, Florida right now, it's in the 70s. Arizona, it's all the way up in the 90s. So I know we're all eager to get out of the school. We're all eager to go somewhere warm. It's warm everywhere right now, so you guys have nothing to worry about. But since we are here for another week, let's see what we got going for the next week. So, as I said before, it's going to be pretty nice for the entire week. It's going to be in the 60s all week. We're going to hit 59 on Saturday, but that's not that bad considering we've had snow the last couple weeks. It's going to get all the way down to 38 that day as well, so bundle up maybe a bit. But then right on Monday, I know Mondays are the hardest day of the week. We're going to get up to 76 that day. That's all I got for you guys. Let's take it over to Queenice for entertainment.
Sony Pictures presented the trailer for The Equalizer 2 starring Denzel Washington. Washington comes back as a retired CIA operative McCall. The 2014 movie, The Equalizer, raked in $100 million worldwide. It was based on the 80s television series of the same name starring Edward Woodward. Directed by Antoine Fuqua, The Equalizer 2 follows Washington's high-level paid government assassin as he seeks revenge for his friend's murder. It will be in the theaters July 20th. NBA superstar Stephen Curry has closed a multi-year development and production deal with Sony Pictures across his film, television, and worldwide partnership operations, making it the biggest media deal of any athlete to date. Curry founded the newly formed production Unanimous Media with CEO Jerome Smith and Chief Creative Officer Eric Payton. In a company, they will develop and produce film and television projects that's all about family, faith, and sports. There will be a new animated Fast and Furious series on Netflix. It is the first under expansion of the company's multi-year deal with DreamWorks Animated Television. In the series, a teenager named Tony Toretto follows in the footsteps of his cousin Dom. Tony, along with his friends, are recruited by a government agency to fill an elite racing league. This league series as the front of an evil crime organization bent on taking over the world. The series is currently in the making.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm super excited for the Avengers.
Oh yeah,
that's
coming.
I'm ready
for that too.
That's 2 days. That's coming soon.
Yeah.
Is it
really that soon?
Yeah, it's really
it
soon.
came really fast.
There hasn't been a big hoopla. Maybe I haven't been on Twitter lately.
Well, coming up after the break, we'll have Jake Hossett talking to Noelle Medford about her show Picnic.
We'll also talk about the Bradley Idol event that went down this past week. Don't go away, more to come.
Looks like it's done.
Don't let salmonella get funky with your chicken. On average, 1 in 6 Americans will get a foodborne illness this year. You can't see these microbes, but they might be there. So learn the right temperature to cook each type of meat. Keep your family safe at foodsafety.gov.
I'll be right back.
Hi. You think you're probably sober?
Yeah.
But you're thinking about taking the back roads home, just in case. If you're probably sober, then why would you do that? Good choice.
Probably okay isn't okay. If you see a warning sign, stop and call a cab, a car, or a friend.
That's a full glass of wine. I'll be chatting you later.
We're leaving.
Most party fouls are pretty dumb. But if you decide to drink and drive underage, you could lose your license and your freedom. Underage drinking and driving. The ultimate party foul.
Don't let E. coli mosh with your food. An estimated 3,000 Americans die from a foodborne illness each year. You can't see these microbes, but they might be there. So always separate raw meat from vegetables. Keep your family safe at foodsafety.gov.
Picnic opened last Thursday and will start up again this weekend. With us today, we have Noelle Mefford, one of the main actresses. Hi. So please tell us, what is Picnic all about?
Yeah, absolutely. So Picnic is about the residents of a small Kansas town. They're preparing for Labor Day, and everything kind of goes awry when this drifter comes into town. Yeah.
Okay, can you talk about more about the characters specifically? Like, who do you play? Who are some of the main characters?
Yeah, absolutely. So I play one of the main characters, Madge Owens. She is the town beauty. That's kind of all she's known for, and so she really wants to be known for something else. And then the drifter's name is Hal, and he's kind of this also wanderer type that kind of comes in, and everyone in the show is just really trying to be understood on a different level than what they are.
Oh, that sounds cool.
Yeah.
And so how many shows have you done at Bradley?
So I've done 3. I was in Little Women last semester, and then Emergency Prom was my first. So,
okay, and which one was your favorite?
Oh gosh, that's really hard to pick. I think it'd have to be probably a tie between this one and Little Women for sure.
Okay, and then what's your favorite thing about this show?
Favorite thing about this show is the fact that it kind of has something for everybody. You know, you're gonna laugh, you're gonna fall in love with these characters. There's a great several great romances in it, and the time just flies by.
Okay, and what's like your favorite line? This might be crazy, but what's your favorite line from the show, like that you say?
Favorite that I say?
Or anybody?
Anybody. My lines aren't like, I mean, they're good, but no, my favorite line is the character Mrs. Potts says, "I baked a Lady Baltimore cake as a way to flirt with a character in the show."
Oh, okay. And so where can we find the show and everything? Times,
absolutely.
Place?
So the next shows will start up tomorrow night at 7:30, and you can go Friday and Saturday at 7:30 as well, and then Sunday at 2 o'clock. Tickets can be bought in the Hartman Center. You just walk into the lobby and the box office is right there. So super easy to find. They're $5 for students, so there's definitely no reason not to come.
Okay, and I know a lot of people who really want to get involved in theater and things of that nature. So what would you tell them, and how can they start getting more involved?
Yeah, absolutely.
So next semester.
Yeah, definitely. So I'm a PR major, so I'm not a theater major at all.
Oh.
And I've been lucky enough to be involved in 3 productions. So super easy. They have auditions at the beginning of every semester, or the semester previous for each shows. They just finished up for the ones now. But if you want to get involved in the production side, just shoot an email to the department head and they'll help you get involved. They love newcomers, so definitely, if it's something you're even thinking about doing, get involved.
Okay, thank you, Noelle. We really appreciate it.
Thank you
for
having
speaking
me.
with you.
Last Friday, ACBU held the first ever Bradley Idol in the Renaissance Coliseum. The singing contest was hosted by internet sensation Dan Hennig. It drew attention from all across campus. We followed the journey from the preliminary auditions 2 weeks ago all the way to the grand finale.
Auditions were held April 11th to seek contestants for ACBU's first ever Bradley Idol.
Organizer Ellie Feist shared that her favorite part was seeing students willing to share their gifts and talents in front of judges, and for a lucky top 10, in front of the entire campus.
Personally, I could never get in front of people and sing at all in any circumstance. The most I do is in the shower. So the fact that other people are willing to kind of get up and share themselves and sing and get voted on in the process is just incredible.
Every hopeful that auditioned was given just over a minute to perform a song of their choice. Lizzie Young is a singer working on a forthcoming EP with Bradley's Brave Sounds recording studio. She chose to sing Rihanna's Love on the Brain with a unique twist.
I chose to sing it a cappella. I practice with music too, but I decided like maybe singing a cappella would kind of make it stand out a little bit more.
Only 10 of the students who auditioned advanced to last Friday's showcase in hopes of winning one of 3 cash prizes. Influenced by the death of Bradley's own Najee Murray, Pierre Paul hoped to deliver more than music. By performing the Beyoncé anthem Freedom alongside a slideshow of lives lost to school shootings, he aimed to deliver a message on gun control.
I think the performance itself grew from just dismay and upset based on what happened on Bradley's campus. A school shooting happens every 1.64 days, pardon me if I misquote that. So I would say it's my passion and the fact that there's a problem that I don't think is being addressed enough that pushed me to do this performance.
Students in attendance enjoyed intermittent performances from host Dan Hainig, famous for his viral song covers. After the show, I also caught up with Kelly Hicks to see how she felt about winning the first ever Bradley Idol. She shared with us her surprise at winning and her love for being on stage.
I'm super excited. I didn't even imagine that this would happen. I just wanted to have a chance to perform and be in front of people again because it just gives me such a great energy. And I think winning is just an even bigger cherry on the top of a perfect cake.
Students were able to directly participate in the voting after the performances were over. Their input was tallied against the judges' votes to select the top 3 winners. Students can look forward to more festivities like this in the future as ACBU intends to make Bradley Idol an annual event. Reporting for BUTV News, I'm Troy Roberson.
Coming up after the break, we'll have Brett Griffin with us to tell us the latest on sports.
Don't go away, we'll be right back.
Bye-bye.
Hi.
Hoping for a crisp breeze to help keep you alert?
Oh, he took a sip of water too. That'll probably help. You were probably gonna turn down the radio too, so you could focus, right?
Probably okay isn't okay.
Right.
If you see a warning sign, stop and call a cab, a car, or a friend.
I think the water line is what really drove it home. I blew on him.
Listen, I realize that I'm not perfect, but it all really started to change because you judge me for having a problem. No one is going to know that I need help. I need help. I know that no one is going to judge me for having a problem. I realize that I'm not perfect, but it all really started to change because you listen.
Wake the sun, tell him that I've begun to dream of things to come, and tell the trees not to look for me. I'm going to find some peace of mind. Wake the sun, wake the sun, wake the sun, wake the sun.
So I am so excited. We only have 2 weeks left of school.
Yeah, we're almost there. Honestly, I have like a week because all my finals are next week, and I am running out of Peoria, like darting out of this place. I'm sick of the yeast. I'm sick of this bipolar weather.
Yes.
I'm ready for real food.
You're a Texas man.
Texas, I love you. But we do have to hit some sports, guys, because we are making records once again, you know. Congratulations to the Bradley men's golf program because they got their first Missouri Valley Conference championship. Woo! Bradley's golf team even qualified for the NCAA championship, which is the first since 1955. And I don't know about you guys, but that is years ago. The Bradley men's and women's track teams traveled to Azusa, California this late last week. Of the 17 who made the trip west, all-season best head coach Darren Gosson said that the Brian Clay Invitational attracts many high-powered teams from across the nation. Redshirt junior Hernan Dunderdale won the 300-meter steeplechase with a time of 8 minutes and 51 seconds last Thursday. On the women's side, Mackenzie, is there something funny?
No, not at all.
And Sam, yes.
Keep going.
Sorry, guys. Registered 2 top 5 times in school history. The next day in the 800-meter run, redshirt freshman Alec Hartman and sophomore Scott Seymour set new Bradley records with times of 1 minute 50 seconds and 1:50 and 7/500ths. In the 1500, Taylor Floyd Muse ran the second sub-3 minute 40 seconds in Braves history. He finished 33rd overall in the race, in which New Mexico's Josh Kerr broke the 37-year NCAA record. The Braves will look to continue the run strong at the Drake Relays this weekend. Many runners are looking to qualify for the NCAA championship. The Bradley softball team is looking to qualify for the MVC tournament. Continuing on with the softball, the Bradley softball team's record sits at 7-11 in conference. The Braves are coming off a 2-win, 2-loss week. The Braves' defense has been their downfall. The softball team fell to Southern Illinois in the home doubleheader Saturday. On Sunday, thanks to a 10-run second inning, took the final game. The Braves then completed the midweek series against the I-74 rival Illinois State Redbirds. The Braves took 2-3 in the series this past week. In addition, freshman third base player Stacia Seaton was named Missouri Valley Conference Newcomer of the Week for the second time. She bats fourth and has delivered 9 home runs on the season while hitting .333. The Braves will play a weekend series at Valparaiso beginning at 12 p.m. Saturday in Indiana. Heading on to some good old professional sports, the NBA playoffs are almost through with the first round. The New Orleans Pelicans, Philadelphia 76ers, and Golden State Warriors have moved on to the next round. Tonight, the Utah Jazz will look to complete the upset against the Big Three of Oklahoma City, and the Houston Rockets will look to advance over the Minnesota Timberwolves. The Washington Wizards and Toronto Raptors are tied along with the Cleveland Cavaliers and Indiana Pacers. Both games begin at 6 p.m. Tomorrow, the Boston Celtics look to knock the Milwaukee Bucks out of the playoffs. Hopefully, in the near future, a Bradley Brave alumni can make a playoff team. It takes stamina through. The Bradley track team has all of that. Now, wrapping this up, what was so funny since we're all
I don't know. I think we just all had the giggles this semester.
What was that, CJ?
Are you quiet? Our beautiful floor director.
Moving on. When we return, we will have you a rundown on upcoming events near Bradley.
You just stole Taylor's. Wow. All right, and we'll also have some musical guests. Stay tuned for more when we return, if we return.
So good to see you guys. So, what's up? Oh, we finally bought a place. Holy cow.
You seriously have enough saved to do that?
We've been putting a little aside each month.
Jeez, at the end of the month, we have nothing left to save.
Yeah, I have no idea where it goes.
Well, you're spending a lot on...
Is
it good?
Oh, God.
Oh, how is my account overdrawn?
When it comes to financial stability, don't get left behind. Get tools and tips for saving at feedthepig.org.
For too long, there's been too much silence.
We've stepped back when we should have stepped up.
We lack the bravery to have the tough conversations.
It stops now.
It stopped with us.
As campus leaders, we recognize that sexual assault is a real problem.
And it's time to take action.
We're standing together as a community because this issue affects all of us.
And we can only end it if we are braver together.
Starting now, we don't look the other way. We make it a move and do something.
Before it's too late.
We promote a culture of respect for all students.
We say something even when it's easier to remain silent.
We stand up for survivors.
We never blame them.
We hold our friends, our leaders, our teammates,
and ourselves accountable. for our actions.
And when we see something wrong, we're brave enough to interrupt. We say something.
We do something. We watch out for each other.
Always.
Being a Bradley Brave means
Ending the silence.
Together, we can work to end sexual assault and rape culture in our community.
together we can do the right thing. Together we can do the brave thing.
Make your move and stand with us.
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 And we can all be braver together.
All right, and now some upcoming events on Bradley's campus. The Orchestra's Dance Company is proud to present their spring recital, The Greatest Show. It is free to the public and Bradley students. It will be held Saturday, April 28th in the Markin Performance Court at 7 p.m. There will be jazz, lyrical, contemporary, musical theater, and much more. We will have special performances from Bradley students and groups in the Peoria community. Friday, the Bradley University Mechanical Engineering senior design teams are set to highlight their accomplishments during Friday's poster session. This year, the team completed 13 projects for 7 industry clients. Additionally, 17 teams designed and built 4 cars for competition. These cars will be on display in the circle behind Westlake Hall on Bradley's campus. The event will be held Friday, April 27th from 2 to 3 p.m. in the Westlake Hall atrium. Everyone wanted to try our virtual reality. Join the interactive media department on April 28th from 10 to 5 p.m. at the Peoria Riverfront Museum for a fun gaming experience, unique visual exhibits, exciting animated shorts, and more. View student portfolios, try out virtual reality, or challenge your friends and family to visit every experience for a chance to win cool prizes. LNBU is looking for volunteers for the first and second shifts for the LNBU on May 1st. The first shift is from 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. and the second shift is from 11 p.m. to 1 a.m. Anyone can volunteer, and it is a great way to get service hours and meet people on campus. For more information, contact Kendall Welch if you are interested or have questions. Guys, are you sad this is our last show? You have been so sassy this year. So
Why am I the only one no one else spoke?
Brett looks
What's your face, right? It's always his face.
Well, I think we've had a lot of good moments here, though.
We have.
Mostly Brett sassing people.
I wish we had bloopers.
I keep it real. 2018, the year of being real.
I mean, we've had Anthony's Lisp, like, universe. So
wow, you are petty.
Let's focus on some good things. Let's thank the floor director, all the camera people, everyone in the back.
You know how many times she's made us laugh? I'm calling you out, CJ Feist. I'm calling you out. In other news, thank you guys for listening to us for this past semester.
Listening to Brett.
Well, that's it for BUTV News this week. I'm Anthony Landau.
I'm Brett Griffin.
I'm Quinice Williams.
I'm Joe King.
And I'm Taylor Musgrove. We leave you tonight with a performance from John Wall. Have a great night and year, everybody.
Have a great summer.
That isn't to say I'll stop feeling up on you. Come around my way, listen to this song. Wrote it just for you. Play it for you every day. Light streaming in through colored glass, shining on your beautiful body. You're all that I need tonight. Get what you want, take your time with me. Take my breath away. Oh, baby, you set me light streaming in through colored glass, shining on all your beautiful body. You're all that I need.